They know, or we know, it's going to be a difficult game. First time in 28 years that we've been there. I think first time for Haiti since 1974. They're also a proud nation. They're going to be here 100% committed, the same as we are. And we know that they have qualities that can cause us problems on the pitch. So we have to deal with those problems, and then we have to try and bring our best game to the pitch when we have the ball. And if we can do that, then hopefully that's enough to win the game.
How's Scott McTominay? We know he missed training and was back today. How's he feeling? Do you
Perfect.
He's going to be
perfect, ready to go.
And Scott McKenna?
Scott will miss out. Scott just had a little issue with his calf that we don't take any chances with. He's almost there. He'll probably train Monday. Obviously, we know the last two tournaments haven't gone the way that we wanted the tournament to go. We have another chance. And that's credit to the players that they keep qualifying for these major tournaments. It's great to be here, but we also want to do something special. Well, you know me, stuck in the dark ages, so I don't really do much social media, but the other younger ones in the group are always showing me little clips of videos about back home, and you get a little feel in the mood. Listen, it's fantastic. Everyone seems so excited about the tournament, and let's hope that we don't let them down. It's going to be great. I've got my wife, my 3 children, my 5 grandchildren are here, my 2 daughter-in-laws. So there's a big Clarke clan here. Listen, it's going to be great. Obviously, not many people get the chance to take their country to World Cup. I'm going to try and enjoy it. But obviously, the game will dictate that a little bit more than the circumstances. But no, it's great to be here. My 3rd tournament, I feel I'm more attuned to what the tournament is, although having said that, it's just taken about 20 minutes to get through security to get in here, so that's a little bit different as well. But no, it's going to be a really proud moment.
A few of you already have murals on the end of buildings, but you've taken it a stage further now. Your whole local area has been renamed after you for the World Cup. East Renfrewshire have announced today they're calling themselves East Robolshire for the next month.
Is it? There you go. There's breaking news for you.
You heard it here first. How does that make you feel, and does it give you an idea of the scale of the kind of almost hysteria back home?
Yeah, like I think you can tell by my face. I didn't know that had happened. So, like that's obviously that's a huge part of my life where I got brought up. Where I kind of learned how to probably play football and learned a lot about life as well. So I think there's a lot of that going on, in terms of the lads, from where they were from and things like that. And, I think that's where I have to give, credit to the squad. That's what we've been able to create back home. And, there's so many, I've got a lot of, teachers that I know and things like that, and they've been sending well wishes from all the schools and playgrounds, shouting our names, singing songs, and for me, that I never had that as a kid, and a lot of people never had that as a kid because there's been far too long that we've not been able to be on the biggest stage. So the excitement back home is one of the biggest things that brings the biggest smile to our faces, because we know that we've been able to connect a country, we've been able to get a country, excited, and, it's up to us to try and keep it that way. It was one thing that I always wanted. I didn't want anything overhanging me in the World Cup. So I think in terms of, to my representatives and people like that, that was the one thing that I was very clear on once it was, well known that I was leaving Liverpool and things like that. I wanted my future sorted ASAP because I just didn't want anything overhanging here. And I think I'm very happy that that's been resolved. I'm very happy with me going to Tottenham. But, I think I've not gave it too much thought this week.